Previously on Los Hobos and the Wolves of Carcosa.
You can see a man behind the counter, and he nods. You watch him flip up the section of counter to his left and leads you, the three, kind of gestures to the five of you, back behind the counter where one of the tobacco shelves opens into a concealed door. As you kind of wander into this small back room, El Padre does hand this small booklet to you.
You sit down at the bar and ask for a rattlesnake?
And he sort of leads you all back outside, sort of down the alleyway. You can see sort of a head poking around the corners, kind of shaped a bit like a dog, but there are sort of these pale white eyes kind of looking back, almost like pips of light, that is just kind of staring at the five of you.
We'll walk in the opposite directions of dogs.
Everyone's leaving. You sort of head back to the main street. You make your way slowly but surely back to the train station. And you watch as sort of other patrons of the train begin to board as well and start to load. You can see that there is yet another attractive female bartender here. You've heard a few of the patrons call out to her, Angelina. So the three of you kind of sit and sort of start to settle in as the train begins to start to move. The two of you kind of look around. You can see that seated around you, there are two men with this sort of strange look about them. Their eyes seem a little bit too big for their face, and you can see them kind of intently watching you, almost looking past you. As you watch, you can see their eyes slowly drift down to the bag at your side.
Episode 4.
Cuddy, Morrow, Kelly. The three of you are seated in passenger 2, where you have seen that around you, you are surrounded is maybe not the correct word. There are, sitting across from you, there are two men that every once in a while turn and look at each other and are whispering, and then they turn back over at you, and then whenever your eyes catch them, they very quickly look away. Seated about 2 seats in front of you, there is another one that is reading a paper, but he keeps looking over his shoulder every time he closes the page, very loudly rustling paper as he does so. And you can see behind you, as you're sort of looking around a car, there is another one that is doing their best attempt to look out of the window as the countryside is beginning to roll by. Again, the train having only just left the station maybe 10 minutes ago on their way to Ensenada. However, they are basically turning their head between the countryside and trying to nonchalantly look at the three of you, and failing miserably as they do so, as their head sort of snaps very quickly and then slowly rolls back towards the window like some sort of water-dipping bird. That's sort of the scene you find yourself in, as you had caught the whiff of salt water and sort of a fishy smell, alerting you to the presence of these strange individuals in this car. What would the three of you like to do?
Was Cuddy the only one who noticed this, or was everyone else aware?
Cuddy is the only one currently aware. If, however, you'd like to alert the other two, if you would like to alert the other two, you're more than welcome to. Just for the purposes of knowing who's currently being observed by these three. Currently, Cuddy is the only one actively aware that these people are in the car with him. I'm so sorry, Cuddy and Morrow are both aware. Kelly is not.
All right, Cuddy's gonna look at Morrow, see if he's seeing what's going on.
Mm-hmm. Morrow's gonna sit up a little straighter and nod his head.
Cuddy's gonna put his sandwich down. I'm assuming I finished whatever food I got. And,
it's fine. You shovel
like,
it into your mouth.
Yeah. After I'm finished with that, I'm just gonna, to Kelly, I think maybe we should go see where our friends are at, And I'm just gonna put my hand in my pocket to just, get my fingers around something in case I need it.
Yeah, absolutely. That's not suspicious at all. Mara, what would you like to do?
Where am I seated? Am I seated on the inside or the outside of the, 2-seater situation?
That's
By the window or by the...
So I believe you are currently carrying the package, correct?
Right. I feel like I would be sitting on the inside.
That's
Yeah.
probably what I would suspect. However, I would not put it past you to sit on.
Because I'm tall and I need the leg room.
Lord knows you need the leg room.
All 10 feet of them.
Yeah. Yeah, I think Maro's gonna begin standing up, but he'll wait for everyone else to start getting up too, and he'll mosey out, and he'll begin to mosey.
Yeah, no problem.
Further back.
Real quick, are you sort of... Is it a kind of, like, are you trying to nonchalant, or are you moving? So are you doing, like, a fake, like, stretch and then moving back, or are you sort of just wandering back, with purpose, going somewhere?
Okay, my choices is wandering or what is it?
Like, are you walking, like, do you, are you sort of just immediately standing up, like, shuffling out and then walking down the aisle? Or are you trying to more, kind of slowly do it where you look like you aren't aware of anything, you're just getting up. Oh, I'm stretching my arms,
I think
I'm
that's
yawning.
That's what I would be going for, yeah.
Not a problem.
Can Cuddy kind of get up and kind of like act like they're even more frail than they already are and kind of get Morrow to help them? Look like they're helping them get them somewhere?
Yeah, sure. We're going right back
I'm an old man?
Yeah, no problem. So the two of you kind of get up. Describe how you get up as an old man and how...
I do. It's kind of like shaky, kind of like lift myself on the armrests, and then like, oh, can't quite do it. Morrow, please, son, come here, help me out, and then like sort of like lift myself up with their help, and then just act as frail as possible, but like have like a hand still in my pocket.
Absolutely. And Morrow, I assume you're playing along as well.
Yeah, Morrow might be able try not to be awkward about where to go because he's never dealt with this situation. So he'll try to go for like holding the arm. He had a grandmother, so he's not sure what to do. He's like, oh, how do I help an older man?
Okay. Yeah, all right. So a lot of concern and then sort of
unsure place.
Where do you land on escorting him? Is it under the arm? Are you like holding
It's under
his
the
hand?
arm.
Okay.
He's not holding the hand. No, he's gonna go for the arm. Like he's gonna put his arm out eventually, just to like support him. That's what he will do.
Okay.
Yeah.
Oh, you're not gonna princess carry me?
Oh, help me, Mara.
He's not reaching for me. Mara will be like, well, I guess that's what he wants.
Mara goes for the fireman carry over the shoulder.
Oh my, you're so strong.
Now, Kelly, how are you reacting to sort of seeing your two friends, seemingly for no reason, start getting up, and Cuddy, a man that you know is not as frail as he is currently portraying, is acting like he has two broken hips?
Well, I just said to them that we should go find our friends.
I'm sorry, I thought you were just whispering that to Morrow.
Oh no, I'm whispering it to Kelly. I can tell Morrow knows what's up.
Understandable. Got it. So, Kelly, are you trying to assist in the moving Cuddy operation, or is Kelly sort of waiting for these two to go and then kind of going a little to them as they are not making a scene, but sort of, clearly portraying themselves as weak and frail?
Well, Kelly's going to go ahead and put his acting skills to practice here a little bit, and
Okay.
he's not going to be in the complete no. Obviously, he really didn't observe the same thing that Morrow and Cuddy did, but he's going to play along. He's been around them long enough to know that if they're doing that, there's a reason. So he's going to go ahead and play along, and seeing Cuddy asking for help to get up and walk away, Kelly's just going to go ahead and get up and start to kind of aid him as well. Not grabbing him, but just kind of hand to his back, helping him, and just kind of moving forward with them.
Got it, absolutely. So you kind of get up and go into the aisle, and you start shuffling your way down, the three of you. You can hear behind you what sounds like someone tripping, and then sort of muffled shuffling noises. Is anyone going to look around to see what just happened?
Does it sound like they're coming towards us at all?
So it sounds like somebody basically banged their leg off of one of the train car seats, and then maybe fell over after, and then you can hear sort of the sound of maybe one trying to help the other up, and then there's kind of very muffled talking. Maybe it sounds like maybe, I don't want to disparaging remarks towards one another, but it's kind of too quiet to hear.
Mara would look.
Yeah, you can see that one of them basically, from where they are positioned, it looks like they immediately stood up and then fell over, like a tree falling. And then the other one in the two-seater got up and sort of extended a hand and then kind of yanked him back up, and it was too much force, so he kind of flew into him, and now they're sort of looking at each other and kind of whispering, but they're not doing a very good job of it, so it just kind of comes out of this murmur. You can see kind of now that you're getting a better look at their standing. They seem to have kind of wider brim hats and sort of scarves covering maybe half of their face. You can clearly see these bulging eyes, though, that keep looking at you as the two of them are whispering. As you're moving down the aisle, you can see that the one that was sitting and kind of reading the paper, as you're sort of getting closer, he kind of stands up. You watch as he sort of just kind of throws the paper off to the side and sort of shuffles out into the aisle as you're getting there.
I lean over to Morrow and kind of whisper, "If it goes off, you take 3 behind us. I'll take the one up front."
You got it, Dad. I mean, yeah.
Oh, how please go ahead and give me a power roll to avoid embarrassment. Calling your friend Dad. I'm kidding. But you watch as this one kind of shoots up and sort of starts shuffling out into the aisle, and you watch as he kind of looks at the three of you. He like freezes for a moment, and then you see that he extends a hand forward as if it's more of a practiced motion than someone normally reaching their hand out. And you hear him go, "Greetings."
Is he reaching it out for Mara or just like one of us?
Who's in front? I guess who's in front? Is Cuddy or Mara like looking?
I think I said I would punch this guy out, so I'm probably up front.
Then yeah, he's extending a hand for you, Cuddy, and just says, "Greetings."
I'm gonna say, agree, and I'm gonna like cough really, really hard into my hand, and then extend it to shake his. Does he do anything with that?
He takes no notice of you coughing, and you hear the squelching noise as your meat. You feel sort of the hand, it's very mechanical as it's moving up and down, not like a normal handshake. It's like this is a very practiced motion.
Good to see you, pal. Good to see you. And I'm like kind of like trying to move around him a little bit. Sorry to cut this conversation short, but I'm an old man and I gotta take a piss.
An old man. Pleasure to meet you, my.
Yep, pleasure. And I'm like just trying to get past him.
Yeah, go ahead and give me a dex roll, please.
Sure. Coming up. Ugh.
It is. Do you want to use your luck?
Am I able to push? Be a great thing to push past him.
If you'd like to, I will allow it, yes.
Alright, I'm gonna try pushing this, see what happens.
Please fail.
Oh.
Hey.
That would have been so funny.
I don't just push, I shove.
Yeah, so you kind of shove your way past this guy. For most kind of other onlookers in the car, they kind of look, you hear them like, it's kind of rude. I mean, that guy was just, there's a few other, patrons in the car, passengers that are just kind of muttering amongst themselves, seeing this old man seemingly just shove a guy into a seat.
When you gotta piss.
He kind of grabs his hat as he sort of falls. Oh, pardon me, my good man.
You're good.
And he sort of tries to get back up at it, shove him as you're continuing to walk down. Now, you're just going to the next car, I assume, or are you going to try to stop in one of the toilets that are on either end of the train car?
Let's just move to the next car. If he follows, then we'll worry about the bathroom situation, but otherwise, let's just get out of here.
Got it. We will cut. Oh, that's a good point.
Oh, you're right. We didn't say the roll.
Yes.
The first roll was a failure. It was 92 over 75, but then I pushed it to a 41 under 75.
Thank you, Kelly.
You're welcome.
Could I maybe try to intimidate the man after he falls?
I'll
I'd
certainly
like to
allow it. What do you want to do specifically?
want to lean down once he falls into his chair, and I want to put my hand on his shoulder, and I'll be like, I wouldn't get up.
Yeah, go ahead and roll an intimidate, please.
And I will spend luck to make sure I goes through.
And what was that roll, please?
A 53 out of 50.
Absolutely.
It's not
Absolutely.
bad.
It's not bad.
I get there.
So you
I
are
can
spending.
get there.
You're spending 3 luck then.
I'm spending 3 luck.
So you sort of lean down, kind of as Cuddy is slowly, old man shuffling down the aisle. Put your hand on the shoulder. Go ahead and describe again what you're doing.
It's the guy that fell back into the seat. I said.
Yes. Yeah.
Yeah. Don't get back up.
He just kind of stares at you with those bulging eyes. The scarf around his neck. The hat is kind of back on his head. The scarf is down. But you can see his skin is kind of a sickly, almost grayish color. Or at least it has a grayish tint to it. You know that you've said this with quite a bit of gravitas, but he's got a very dim expression on his face that you're not even sure if he's comprehending the words you're saying. He is kind of wincing away from where you're, roughly grabbing him on the shoulder, but the words that you're speaking, you're not sure if they're landing.
All right.
We're going to go ahead and cut as you are shuffling onto the next car to Bear, who's in the next car. Now, Bear, as we described, your car has sort of you're in the bar section of a club car. The section of this car is sort of, again, southwestern Navajo style. A lot of kind of spirals and blues and reds, and sort of a deserty feel to it almost. The bar is fairly sleek. This is obviously for lack of a better term, a pleasure train. And as such, you can see there are several passengers sort of lining up at the bar portion of the car. There's a very attractive woman. She's got kind of that brown blonde hair, very nice blue eyes, sort of paler skin, red lips. She's wearing a fairly low-cut dress. Bartender that is currently mixing a drink as several men are attempting to get her attention. You're seated away from the bar, kind of we previously discussed. You're just watching this go down, correct?
Yeah, Bear is essentially just kind of taking out some of the citrus in his jacket. He has some lemons left over. And he's just eating it while he's sort of watching, kind of biting into it like an apple, while he's watching these guys fail and try to get her attention.
God, yeah, totally normal thing to do, just eating whole lemons. And yeah. So you watch. Go ahead and give me. I guess. You're just kind of observing the situation, right?
Yeah, he's kind of just observing. Like he's seeing if anyone's ordering any food or anything like that, because he assumes they're just drinks.
Go ahead and give me a spot hidden.
Absolutely. What do we got here? That is a 60 over 50 failure.
And would you like to spend the 10 luck points or push?
I'll try a push.
Okay, absolutely.
Wasting my luck. You're
even
fun.
odds. Now, how are you pushing? What are you sort of paying more attention to, I suppose?
I'd say he's kind of, before he was sort of leaning over a little bit, kind of turning his head to kind of get a good side, because he's kind of facing away from, all of their stuff. So his pushing is more like, he gets up out of his chair, kind of moves closer to kind of like observe, maybe like putting his arms on the counter, that sort of thing.
Absolutely. So you're getting closer to the bar.
Yeah.
You kind of hear these sort of heavier footsteps than some of the other patrons, even over the sound of the patrons talking. They all seem a bit too infatuated with the woman at the bar to really pay much attention to this, but you can see coming from the last.
All right, real quick, what was the roll for the people at home?
Oh, yes. Of course.
My bad. 31 under 50 as a success.
Kind of as you're paying attention, you hear these footsteps and you kind of turn and look, and coming from the lounge section of the car, you can see what looks like a very strange sight. It is a muscular gentleman, probably as tall as Morrow, about as wide as Morrow too. There's one glaring difference though, which is kind of right out of the gate, in that this gentleman, number one, is dressed in a very nice suit and tie, pinstriped, kind of a bright red tie, white shirt, very neatly kept. There's not a stain on it. It's not wrinkled, smooth as can be. Matching pants. And this gentleman is wearing a luchador mask. It is bright red with sort of black trimming, sort of a diamond-ish design on it. You can see he is currently readjusting his tie as he sort of wanders into the bar area. His head is on a bit of a swivel. He looks to his left, he looks to his right, and he sort of just kind of forces his way up to... You see that it's not any kind of... He's not shoving people. He is almost just willing himself through them, and these other gentlemen, you know, resting for the attention of the lady, are almost just being parted by him. Clearly not wanting to mess with someone that very likely outweighs most of them by a good 100 pounds or so. You see him walk up to the bar. He sort of calls the bartender over. She floats across, puts her hand on the bar, rests her chin on her hand, listens to him talk. They seem to be exchanging some words.
My God, the enemy stand user could be anyone.
Wow. Okay.
Gentleman. Yeah, Beerus just kind of, you know, move a little closer, be real subtle about, see what they're talking about. He's curious.
Yeah, absolutely. Go ahead and give me a listen roll, please.
Absolutely. I've had such good luck with rolls today. That is I'll use 2 luck points. 22 over 20.
Absolutely.
That's to do, so 55. Alrighty.
Straining over the sound of the train car moving, and of course the people talking, yelling, partying. You can hear this gentleman talking to the bartender. Good evening. I am looking for a group that is traveling on this train. They are carrying a package of great interest to me. You wouldn't happen to see anyone fitting that description. And you see the bartender. She gives kind of a flirty smile, starts twirling her hair a little bit. No, I haven't seen anybody that looks like that. Why do you need them for? That is my business. I would kindly ask that you do not trouble yourself with such thoughts. And he sort of straightens up away from the... And you watch as he walks back into the lounge off somewhere.
Come through the door, just like, hey guys, we should group up for the package.
Go and give me a luck roll, please.
No, I'm not doing that. We're not there yet. We haven't even gotten to the bathroom.
Da-da-da. We're here.
They're kind of seeing that he knows that, you know, most of the group is in like the car behind him, and our other member is way far off in the other car, so he finds that it's better to go to the one far, go to the group in the back, because, you know, he's assuming that we're all together, so it's like, hey, let's separate or something like that. So yeah, he's gonna go to the car behind him.
So you are following this gentleman. That is the direction he's headed.
Oh, that's the direction he's headed?
Yes, so he seemingly came from that car and is now heading away. Which is
he was already in the area where the most of the group is.
So he came from the way the car is split in between sections. The bar section that you are sitting in is closest to the 3 members of your... He is heading in the direction of Torres, towards Club Car 2.
Okay, he said, yeah, that's what I was saying. Whatchamacallit, I'm going to where most of the group is. Not towards Torres.
So you're going the other way?
Yeah.
Okay. Then as you turn to head into passenger car 2, you kind of get one of those I think the TV show is The Umbrella Academy, where you are staring at the door to the next car, and you can see Cuddy looking through the window to the next car at you. And so the two of you are just kind of staring across the small gap in the train cars at each other.
I mean, I'd open the door. I don't see a reason not to trust Bear.
Oh, no, I don't mean from, like, a sense of not opening. I just mean, like, you
Immediately
Lock
catch sight
eyes.
of each other, yeah.
the sexual tension is at a peak.
Hang on, can I, what is it, psychology? Can I see what's going on with him? Is there something going on?
Yeah, go ahead.
I failed, 56 over 40. Everything's fine. We're just gonna walk on through.
Thanks, good. Yeah. So Bear, are you gonna try to walk out and go to them, or are you gonna let them?
He's going to kind of, open up the door and kind of push whoever's coming through back into the car.
Cuddy, are you going to let Bear push you?
I know Morrow isn't.
I know him, so I'm like, I kind of take it as a moment of just like, okay, he's pushing me. Do I sense some urgency in there?
Yeah, it's a little bit of urgency.
Okay, I will let it happen because, like, I know that this guy's, like, not like whoever these other people are.
Absolutely. So it turns into kind of this push against Cuddy. Morrow, you can either kind of go with the flow or kind of end up in sort of this small tangle as you kind of interject yourself in between Cuddy and Bear, depending on how you want to kind of interject in the situation.
Can I tell that Morrow is letting it happen? Can I get that sense?
You mean Cuddy?
Or sorry,
you're
yeah,
Morrow.
Cuddy. I'm Morrow. Internally, yeah. Is Cuddy letting? Can I tell that Cuddy's like backing off?
I would say probably, given the fact that
Okay.
Cuddy doesn't seem to be, based on the, little bit you know about Cuddy, he doesn't seem like the kind of person that would let someone
Let someone
push
shove
him
him.
without a, yeah.
Exactly. Yeah. So
I don't
I'll
wanna-
back off too.
I don't want to use the word confrontational.
I'm not confrontational.
That's why I didn't want to
Mhm.
use that word.
Yeah, he just cuts to the chase.
Yep. Where are we right now? Are we still in a car, or are we on that little bridge part between the cars?
So at this point, you are, if you look at the train car map that you have access to, you're basically on the outside there. There's those two sort of black boxes, and that obviously the end of the train car in between them. That is where you currently are. The door is shut. It looks like almost a bit of an airlock. You're technically outside, but it's a small kind of balcony area. That's where the four of you are currently standing.
Okay.
It's a little cramped.
I mean, there should be, like, 2 on one car and 2 on the other car, right? So that's enough room for all of us.
Yeah, if you want to spread across the two cars and then be yelling, yeah, you can be. But otherwise, I assumed you all wanted to be on one car. But if you want to split across, yeah, you have more than enough room now.
Yeah, just so that we can all be, like, kind of comfortable out there. Yeah, Cuddy's just gonna kind of stand off to the side, check to see if they're being followed.
You can see that sort of inside the car, the four strange-looking gentlemen, 3 of them have congregated, and they're just sort of talking to themselves.
I'm going to kind of look at Bear. I'm gonna, like, point to behind us, hold up 4 fingers, and then kind of gesture to the 3 of us, and then to where he came from.
Bear kind of like gives a nod and he gestures towards the back of him, 1 finger, and he kind of like weighs the odds and says, "All right, let's go in the other car then." And he kind of like turns and goes to the car he came from.
Absolutely.
Okay, yeah, I'll follow.
The 4 of you wander back into the bar of club car number 1. And let's go ahead and move you so you're all in the same car on roll 20.
Oh no, I'm on top of someone. Oh
You're on
god,
top
there's
of
not
Mar-
enough room here.
You're on top of
know what?
Morrow, which is very appropriate.
I'm holding
Here we
him.
go. You can hold me.
Riding on his shoulders.
I'm gonna put myself below Morrow so that way you can see the club car that we're in.
So, the 4 of you kind of find some seats that are currently not occupied. Again, most people are flirting with the very attractive bartender. So the 4 of you have a few seats to yourselves where One of you has to stand, but the other 3 can sit fairly comfortably.
Can
Marl
I
stand.
Can we see who was bothering Bear?
You can absolutely go ahead and try to give me a spot hit.
I will try
Yeah.
to see the mountain of a man who is here. 62 over 60. Oh, there's no threats here. You know
don't
what?
wanna
Screw it.
push?
I'll burn 2 luck.
Sure, absolutely. Thank you all for spending so much luck.
Going through it.
It's so lovely.
I'm doing good. I don't know what you're talking about.
You know, it happens. Kind of scanning the car, there doesn't seem to be a lot of people. You can see that there are... Well, not that there's not a lot of people. There isn't any sign of anyone threatening. You know, you have a few of the passengers near the bar, a few of the passengers in the lounge car. You can see, I guess I've mentioned, sort of women in fine dresses, men in suits, someone that seems to be kind of a tourist. They've got sort of a camera around their neck. They are drinking a glass of water, looks like. They catch your eye and sort of raise it. Looks like they might be a little drunk. You can, however, see coming from the sort of back end of the lounge cars, you're sort of poking your head around, taking a look around, what appears to be the train's conductor wandering through. Other than that, though, no one obviously threatening, no one that weapons or, you know, looking to mug the 4 of you.
Seeing the conductor, I'm gonna like go to Bear and kind of be like, "Hey, maybe head to the bathroom or something. The conductor's stopping by. Might be checking tickets."
Got it. Before that, I saw a man dressed real nicely, has a red luchador mask on. Was asking about a group delivering a package. I think that's something to worry about.
I'd say that's something to worry about.
Does Morrow
right.
recognize the description?
You can absolutely go ahead and give me a... This is probably going to sound a little bit odd. But go ahead and give me
An appraise roll.
How much do you think this gentleman is worth? Go ahead and give me a brawl.
Oh. Okay. You do not. Brawl.
Come on, Morrow, you're a boxer.
Because it's in my... So Brawl is usually right in my...
It should be under
Should be
fighting.
over in-
Should be the top one.
Yeah,
Fighting.
should be the top in fighting.
Should be fighting. Okay, my bad, guys. Okay, I see. Oof. Should I...
And what
You
is
know,
the
we're
roll?
getting out the bad ones. We're getting out the bad ones.
What is
Should
the
I
roll?
spend? It's 68 out of 65. So if
It's
I
pretty
spend
close.
3...
Nice ol' spin.
You could push. You could always push.
No, it's fine. I'll just not know. It's fine.
Wow, you don't even want to spend the 3 luck?
I don't want to be that low just yet. Like, that feels too early.
How low are you?
I mean, I'm 51, but,
Yeah, right.
you know.
You're still
It's
above
like-
half. What are you talking
Be
about?
hitting,
Spend,
hitting 40
fine.
something. And so far, I've been, every time there's a roll, it's been like, who has the lowest luck here? It's me. So I'm like, I don't want to do that to us just yet. Like, give me...
You
It's
mean you don't want to do that to
fine.
you just yet?
Yeah, well, to us. So yeah, I'm a chill. I can be in the unknown. It's fine.
No
Yeah,
problem.
so we don't know the name of the giant who's clearly looking for us. That doesn't. It's not going to change anything.
Doesn't change anything.
Yeah, Mara,
We
you sort of
just
search.
won.
You kind of search your memory for anyone fitting that description, and nothing comes up. Clearly not a boxer. You're able to determine that at the very least.
Okay.
Yeah, after telling that to the group, Beerus is going to very casually find his way to the bathroom when he catches sight on the, whatchamacallit, ticket teller making his rounds, the
Absolutely.
conductor.
We're going to cut here as you're headed to the bathroom. We're going to focus in on Torres. Torres, you are in Club Car 2. As I've mentioned, it's a very similar setup to Club Car 1. Attractive woman at the bar. This one is similar looking to the previous one. Almost like they could be sisters, perhaps. But you know, there's still a crowd of men surrounding her. The bar currently There doesn't seem to be anything really going on here. This one is even kind of Club Car 1 due to being further back in the train. What are you doing?
I would just be sitting there, maybe just enjoying maybe a cup of lemonade, as we discussed before. Yeah, I would just maybe also try to strike up a conversation, knowing Torres, looking for a prospect wife. He's probably a little one of those dudes that they're just always flirting and looking for love.
Yeah, no problem. So you are currently trying to find. Are you up flirting with the bartender, or are you sort of trying to watch things from the?
I think Torres would definitely just go up to the bartender.
Yeah, absolutely. As you kind of approach, you can see again this woman has the blonde hair, blue-eyed, pale skin. She flashes you a smile as she finishes up with the current customer she's on. She turns to you. What's your poison, stranger?
Oh, nothing heavy for me today. Maybe just maybe some lemonade. Do you have any of that?
Oh, well, I don't know why someone as sweet as you drink so sour, but I think I can mix something up. And she turns around and you watch as she very quickly gets some of the lemons. They look somewhat familiar, maybe similar to the ones that you pocketed on the last train. Squeezes them into a glass, gets a little sugar, sprinkles it in. You watch she doesn't get a spoon, she kind of stirs it with her pinky as she then turns around and serves you a glass of lemonade. Here you go. And then she winks at you.
Well, thank you kindly. Oh, and then I'll just do her an oblige, and I will drink, and yeah, and I'll look like I really enjoy it. And
It's pretty good lemonade. It's pretty good.
Oh.
You don't have to look like. I mean, you can still look like you enjoy it, but you don't. It's not like lemonade. You don't have to pretend you're enjoying it.
Well, okay. Then I guess I'll just enjoy it. But I guess I would definitely go up and be like, so, does an angel like you have a name?
Well, it's funny you say that because my name is Angela.
Oh my goodness. This is not a coincidence. I guarantee it.
Oh, I don't believe in coincidences, honey. So what brings you down to my little neck? Winning big?
Well, you could say that, but I do have some family down here in Mexico. So, just wanting to go see, and just wanted to also travel with some friends.
Friends? Who are they?
Just a couple friends that I've made. We've had our troubles together, and we just, we just want to travel and enjoy our time.
Well, I sure hope you enjoy your time on this little heavenly passenger car. What's, I don't think I caught your name, by the way.
You can call me Torres.
Oh, wow. Does that mean anything?
Just my last name.
Oh. I don't suppose there's a Mrs. Torres in the picture.
That is up to you.
You watch as she kind of steps back a little bit, puts like her hand in front of her. Well, if you need any the harder stuff on the ride, harder than lemonade, you just you let me know, sweetie.
I'll give her a little wink.
She kind of steps back and fans her hand in front of her face. You can hear people on the other side of the bar trying to get her attention, and she sort of duty calls, and she blows you a kiss and then goes to make someone else a drink.
Oh, yeah, I'll just enjoy my drink and take a look around me and just, I guess, enjoy the cart.
Yeah, absolutely. Please go ahead and give me a spot hidden roll.
Hidden. Get her deets. I'm trying to get her digits. I know.
Holla
Do they
at
have
me,
digits?
Girl.
Exactly.
Does
She have a phone in 1935?
Yeah, the number for the phone is 12.
Where is that spot hidden? There you are. And do I get a pass? Oh, this I have to do this.
Oh, and what is that roll, Torres?
Son of a biscuit. It is
Yeah.
a 64.
Line of love.
Failure after failure.
We're getting them out of the way. When
Let's
combat
wait.
starts, we're going to be rolling nothing but green.
Let's
Can
try that
I
again.
push? Can I push?
You may, Torres. For clarity's sake, what was that roll again?
It was a 65 over 40.
And you'd like to push. How are you pushing?
I guess I'm just trying to get a better look around. Like, maybe there's like a bunch of hustling and bustling, but just I'd get a second look at maybe if there's something that catches my attention.
Please go ahead and roll.
Oh my god.
And what
Oh
is
my
that
Christ.
roll,
Oh, no.
Torres?
Oh
What
no.
is
No.
this? I had my
Blood?
flirtation game going, but not
There's
my
something in
game.
that drink.
The blood that's supposed to be flowing to your eyeball flowing somewhere else, I suspect.
I guess so.
Flowing
With a
down.
fumble, with a fumble of 97 over 40. Ouch.
So, Torres, you think that you are scanning the room very effectively, but you actually look more like Fonzie, kind of bobbing your head along to what sounds like maybe someone playing a guitar further on in the car, as you are kind of scanning, elbow on the bar, just sort of observing everything. You take a step kind of away from the bar to kind of go towards the other end, try to get, talking to Angela again. You don't want to call her over. That would be ungentlemanly. But unfortunately, as you turn your head and take a step, you smash into, not with a lot of force, but at least not on your side, another, for lack of a better term, mountain of muscle. This one isn't dressed in a suit. This one is very, not sort of, for lack of a term, gym muscle. This is workman's muscle. This gentleman is wearing blue kind of denim overalls. He's got a white undershirt. Muscles, kind of, again, very rough hewn and not weightlifting. And to describe his face, he's got kind of long, dark hair. This one's not as tall as the mountain of muscle. This one's a little kind of lean muscle. Long black hair, very kind of weathered, tan skin, and a bit of a Fu Manchu mustache hanging down and kind of over the mouth. You bump into them and unfortunately spill your lemonade all over the front of his shirt. He glares at you in your eye. It looks like he has murderous intent. You just hear him growl, "Watch where you're going," as he sort of elbows into you, kind of throwing you into a seat nearby. He cocks a fist back like he's going to throw a punch at you. Please go ahead and give me a luck roll.
Oh god. Oh, thank you. Thank you. I got to slip by that with a 53 over 60.
As his fist is cocked back, you hear a voice shout from the bar. "Whoa, stranger. What's got your goat? You look like you could use a stiff drink. How about one on the house?" And you see the stranger's fist drop as he turns and looks at Angela at the bar. He looks back at you, looks at Angela, and just sort of growls and walks out of the club car into the next one.
While this is going on, can I just kind of brush him off and be like, "Sorry, amigo. I have a cousin that maybe can make it clean."
Yeah, if you want to try to talk to him, you kind of mutter this. Not necessarily mutter this. You kind of talk at him, but he's clearly done paying attention to you as he's kind of wandered over to the next car.
I will. I don't know if I have a hat on. I don't think I have a hat on, but I'll just kind of tip my head at Angela, walk towards her, and just be like, "Oh, you're a real lifesaver. Oh, this was definitely destiny."
Well, your face is your best feature, and I didn't really want to see what it got, beaten up a bit.
Well, speaking of faces, any chance that maybe we can be more face to face? Perhaps, maybe you could tell me where you live?
My, aren't you forward? I don't know if we're at that step yet, tall, dark, and handsome. But, how about we maybe get a quick drink when the train stops in at our next stop? How's that sound?
It sounds like a plan to me. Sounds like a date.
And she winks. Can't wait.
All right.
And we'll go ahead and cut back to Club Car 1. Bear, you are currently hiding out in the toilet as the conductor is walking past. He does not stop to look in the toilet. He's got almost a military kind of walk about him as he's sort of single-mindedly marching down the club car. He stops at our group of Morrow, Kelly, and Cuddy. Tickets, please.
Yeah, pull out the ticket.
Mark passes him his ticket.
He's gonna hand over his ticket.
He very quickly, in a practice motion, grabs all three, punches all three, and hands them back to you. Very good. Do enjoy your ride. And he continues to march down the rest of the club car over to the next.
You know what?
one.
I'm gonna catch him. I want to catch him before he walks away. Sir, there were some strange individuals in the first car. I don't know if they have tickets, but they got like big eyes. I think you'll see them in there.
As you get kind of a better look, gentlemen, you can see this conductor has pretty typical kind of train outfit: tie, cap, suspenders, nice undershirt. He's got round, bookish glasses, a thick mustache, kind of curled up at the ends. You see him kind of look you up and down, kind of a blank expression on his face. Thank you for the alert, passenger. I will ensure that there is no one on this train that is not supposed to be here. And he gives you kind of a half smile, does an about face, and begins marching back down the train.
Nice.
When he's gone, can we feel like if he's gone, can we give like a knock on the bathroom door, let Bear out?
Yeah, absolutely.
Yeah, Bear kind of hears the knock, comes out. Good. Won't have to deal with him for probably a little while.
Mm-hmm. Alright, so where does big fella go that you saw?
Bear kind of uses thumb, points towards the car in the opposite direction, the passenger car tree.
Morrow stood there, ain't he?
Torres?
Oh, Torres. Torres is through there. Yeah, Morrow's my name. I'm stuck with Morrow.
I'm right here.
You're stuck on.
I'm here.
I am here, Papa.
Papa, can you hear me?
No, stop! We're gonna get copyrighted. No.
God.
Yeah.
He sort of nods. Should one or two of us go after Torres? Seems he's looking for a couple of men in a group.
Maybe we just send one person. Whole bunch of us all walking around like we all know each other might not be the best way to go about things.
Sounds good. Who volunteers? I can go if nobody else wants to.
I'll go.
If Bear goes in that direction, is that the opposite of the direction the conductor was going in?
If Bear goes, which
To find
direction?
Torres.
Torres.
Yes, Torres is in the opposite direction of it.
Yeah, it might be a good idea.
And Bear kind of walks off and kind of completely ignore Morrow said they're gonna go and kind of goes himself.
Okay. It's like, does no one else want to go? I guess I'll go.
No one else? No
one
takers?
No one else? Me? Anyone?
Well, I guess I'll go
So
find
they
Torres.
say Bear? Okay, I guess I'll go.
You
Even
guys are
us.
debating. You're debating this, and the whole time Bear is just slowly inching to the back of the car, anyways.
Literally. So yeah, Bear makes his way to passenger car 3 to, head to club car 2.
Yeah, absolutely. You can see there are a few patrons in passenger car 3. You can see, kind of most appropriately, a wet gentleman, at least slightly damp, that is currently walking. It's the Fu Manchu dark-haired fellow that is currently marching his way up passenger 3. You can see he's very angry. He kind of just glares at you. I don't know if you're going to try to just walk, brush past him, or wait for him to pass in sort of some of the empty seats. That's kind of up to you.
I'd say Bear is kind of a tough guy. He's not gonna, sit down like a chump. He's gonna kind of push his way through this guy.
Yeah, go ahead and give me an intimidation roll, please.
Absolutely. Not really that intimidating, though. Whew. God damn it. Do I want to burn the luck? I'll very
What is your
tempted.
roll?
20 over 15. You know what? I'll be.
It's
even
within
50.
5. I'm kind of
I'll
going
be-
with the thought of, like, if it was within 5, it might be worth it.
Yeah, I'm not too holding on to my luck in this. Yeah, I'll burn the luck.
This is a Malik first. This is the first time any of your characters have ever used a point of luck.
I know. I'm really going off the rails here.
People are going nuts. It's insane over here.
We don't
Just-
see this every day.
You guys at home can't see it, but let me tell you, the cast chat blowing up right now.
You're horrified what I become.
So it's sort of just a very quick path. You sort of just shove against him, kind of brush shoulders. You two glance at each other, and then just sort of carry on your way. He doesn't say anything to you. There's not any sort of maybe antagonism, but he kind of glares and just looks at you up and down and then continues on his way.
Fear doesn't even regard him. Just keeps moving. That says I was watch yourself.
Absolutely, absolutely. We cut back to Torres in Club Car 2. Torres, as you are kind of standing at the bar, finishing your refilled lemonade, courtesy of Angela, of course, you see that mountain of muscle in the luchador mask step through the door. His head on a swivel continues to kind of glare, look around, and continue to walk further back through the train. Now, you've obviously never encountered this man before. Is there anything that you want to do, or are you just going to kind of watch as this happens?
After already having my first confrontation and not winning that one, let's not.
Absolutely.
I'll just watch him from afar just to see what he's doing, because I'm sure the luchador mask will catch my attention.
You watch as he steps in, and he steps over to the bar, kind of right next to you. He pays you no attention as he silently waits for Angela to come over. Angela steps over, smiles at him. Well, hey there, big fella, what can I get you? I have no time for drinking. I am here looking for a group carrying a package of some kind. Do you know anyone matching this description? Have you seen any groups with any strange packages? Angela kind of shakes her head. No, nothing that fits that description. What are you looking for? And the fella in the luchador mask stares down at her. Do not concern yourself with such matters. And he turns and he wanders off further back to the rear of the train. Angela kind of looks at you. Strange fella, ain't he?
Oh, very. I'll nervously drink my lemonade.
Go ahead and give me just a, I think, appearance roll, please.
Thank you for joining us for this week's episode of Los Hobos and the Wolves of Carcosa, the Broken Dice podcast. We hope you enjoyed it and will join us next week as we continue the adventure of our unsuspecting investigators. Feel free to listen every Wednesday at 5 p.m. Eastern on YouTube and Spotify, and don't forget to like, follow, and subscribe on your platform of choice. We'll be seeing you soon.